Right now, at this exact moment, your electricity bill, your fuel costs, your grocery prices, all of them are being quietly decided by a narrow strip of water most people can't even find on a map. The Strait of Hormuz. 20% of the world's oil passes through it. And after March 2026, something happened there that the media covered for 3 days, then forgot. The tankers stopped, the insurance collapsed, the shipping routes died. And yet, oil kept moving, quietly, invisibly, through a system most governments don't want to explain. So where exactly is the oil going? And who decided you wouldn't find out? Before we go further, understand what this actually means for you personally. Every airline ticket you buy, every supermarket delivery that arrives on time, every gas station price you see this week, every manufacturing job that depends on affordable energy, all of it traces back to one choke point. And right now, that choke point is under a kind of pressure the world has not seen in 40 years. The difference this time? The people who control the oil have learned to make it invisible. And that invisibility, that's where this story stops being economics and starts looking like something else entirely. When analysts started tracking tanker movements after the Hormuz closure, they found something that had no official explanation. Ships were disappearing from satellite tracking, then reappearing thousands of miles away, cargo intact, with falsified GPS logs and shell company ownership papers. This is the Shadow Fleet, and it is no longer a fringe operation. What started as roughly 200 vessels has quietly expanded into a parallel ocean network of nearly 3,000 ships, moving sanctioned crude across the globe while regulators look the other way. Oil gets blended at sea, renamed in transit, repackaged at destination. By the time it reaches the buyer, the paper trail is clean. The origin? Gone. Mental reset. At this point, this stops looking like a supply chain problem. It looks like a covert operation, running in plain sight. And the single largest customer of this shadow system? That answer reshapes everything. China. While Western consumers pay rising energy prices, China has been purchasing Iranian and Russian crude at what traders are privately calling bitterly cheap rates. Discounts that only exist because of sanctions the West imposed, but cannot enforce at sea. Cheap enough to power an economy through a crisis. Cheap enough to ignore every international warning. Cheap enough to fund the construction of an energy system that no longer needs Western approval. And while this was happening, America's emergency backstop quietly hollowed out. The US Strategic Petroleum Reserve was drawn down by over 170 million barrels during the Biden administration's attempts to calm prices. Today, those reserves sit at levels not seen since the early 1980s. Rebuilding takes years, not months. That window is gone. When oil traders understood the US had no reliable cushion left, something shifted in the market that cannot be reversed by a speech or a press release. But here is the part nobody is talking about. And it doesn't run on oil at all. Natural gas. Unlike oil, Liquefied natural gas cannot hide inside floating shadow networks. It requires specific terminals, specific ships, specific infrastructure. And with Hormuz disrupted, roughly a quarter of all global LNG trade is now exposed. Some Asian nations are operating on days of reserve supply, not weeks, days. If that shortage deepens, those countries face a brutal choice: go dark or return to coal. The global shift toward clean energy, the one governments have spent a decade building, could begin running in reverse. Because of one waterway, because of one crisis that was allowed to become invisible. So when people ask where the oil is hiding, the real answer is disturbing. It is hiding inside ghost ships, inside falsified data, inside deals made between governments that have decided the old rules no longer apply to them, inside a new energy order that is being built right now, while most people are watching something else. Hormuz is no longer just a choke point. It is a signal that the world you understood last year may already be gone. And if that narrow waterway shifts again in the months ahead, the cheap energy era that shaped your entire cost of living could close without warning. If this investigation changed how you see the energy market, share it with one person who needs to understand what's coming. Subscribe, because what happens next in Hormuz will affect every household on this planet, and we will be watching it.